properties. What are the periodic properties? Atomic size, ionization energy or ionization potential, these two are same. Electron affinity, fourth electronegativity, metallic character and non-metallic character. At first we will discuss about atomic size. So first, what is atomic size? This is the nucleus of atom and this is the outermost cell. The distance between the nucleus and the outermost cell is atomic radius. This is called atomic radius. So if we keep going on increasing the number of cells, the atomic size will also increase. The factors on which atomic size depends, those are number of cells and nuclear charge. How it depends on number of cells? If we keep increasing the number of cells, means N to K to N to L to M, then the atomic size also increase. Next, nuclear charge. Nuclear charge means what? Proton. If we keep increasing the number of proton in the nucleus, then it will attract the electrons in the cells more densely. It will attract the electrons more strongly. So the size will decrease. So if nuclear charge increases in the nucleus, the atomic size will decrease. Now we will go to in the trends in atomic size in the periodic table. At first we will discuss about across a period. Okay. Across a period, if number of cells keep increasing, means across a period, number of cells remain same. Means like example, in the second period, the atoms are lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Here in all the atoms, the number of cells are same, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So here the number of cells remains same. So atomic size will remain same. Next, nuclear charge. Across a period, the number of electrons are increasing and the number of protons will also increase. So nuclear charge will increase. If nuclear charge increases, then what will happen in the case of atomic size? The atomic size will decrease. Like here 2, 1. In the case of beryllium, there are 2 electrons in the outermost cell. In case of boron, there are 3. In case of carbon, there are 4. Nitrogen 5, oxygen 6, fluorine 7. So nuclear charge increases. So the atomic size will decrease. As a whole, across a period, the atomic size from left to right, the atomic size will decrease. Here we should keep in mind that in case of neon, this is inert gas. Here the atomic configuration is 2, 8. In the outermost cell there are 8 electrons. Means it is octet. Means the cell is fully the electron of the cell is full. So there will be electron repulsion. So the nuclear the attraction of nucleus will decrease. So here the atomic size will increase in case of neon. Okay. Now next, down a group, number of cells. The number of cells in down a group also increases. Extra cells there are added, like hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Here in every times the cells are the number of cells are increasing. Here 1, in case of lithium means second period there are 2, in sodium 3, potassium 4, rubidium 5 and cesium 6. So here the number of cells are increasing. So the atomic size will also increase. In case of nuclear charge, here the number of protons are also increasing. So the nuclear charge, in case of nuclear charge, the attraction is also increasing. So atomic size, what will happen in the case of atomic size? The atomic size will decrease. But here is a miracle. Here the number of cells dominates over the nuclear charge. So the across down the group, the size of atomic size will keep increasing. Okay. So what we can what across a period the atomic size from left to right keep decreasing, and down a group the atomic size keep increasing. Okay. Next come to the second property, ionization energy or ionization enthalpy or ionization potential, IP. What is ionization energy? The energy required to remove an electron from the outermost shell of a neutral atom and convert it into a positively charged gaseous atom. That energy is called the ionization energy. We know that the electrons in the cells of an atom is attracted by the nucleus. The nucleus is positively charged and electrons are negatively charged. So if we want to remove an electron from the outermost cell, then we have to supply some energy to it, and then we can remove an electron and the atom will convert to a positively charged atom. That energy is called the extra energy which we provide is called the ionization energy. The factors on which the ionization energy depends are atomic size and nuclear charge. If the atomic size increase, means the number of cells are increasing, means the attraction is decreasing. So if atomic size increases, then the ionization potential decreases, means the attraction of the nucleus to the outermost cell is decreasing. So we have to provide less extra energy, so the ionization potential decreases. Nuclear charge. If nuclear charge increases, means the attraction of the nucleus to the outermost electron increases, then the ionization potential also increases. Now come to the trends. Across a period. Across a period, atomic size from left to right, it is decreasing, means the attraction of the nucleus is increasing. So we have to provide more energy to remove the tightly bonded electron from the outermost cell. So IP will increase. Next, nuclear charge. If nuclear charge increases, means the number of proton increases, then the attraction of the nucleus to the electron will also increase, and then the ionization potential also increase. In a periodic table, the highest ionization potential will be of helium and lowest will be of cesium. In the case of metal and non-metal, metal can easily leave electron. So the ionization potential of metal will be less, and in case of non-metal, they can't release electron so easily. They can accept electron. They have electron deficiency. So the IP will be more in case of non-metal atoms. Next, come to the down a group. Down a group, atomic size increases. So the electrons in the outermost orbital, they are loosely bounded, means the attraction of the nucleus will be less, so IP will decrease. Nuclear charge, down a group nuclear charge is also increasing, so the IP will also, the nuclear charge is increasing, so the IP will decrease. But here also atomic size dominates over the nuclear charge, so in overall case IP will decrease. So we come to the next property, electron affinity or E. What is electron affinity? The amount of energy released while we are converting a neutral gaseous atom into a negatively charged gaseous ion or anion. Like if X is a neutral atom and we are adding an electron there, then it becomes an anion and some energy is released. The factors on which the electron affinity depends. Atomic size. First, atomic size. If we keep increasing the atomic size, means the attraction of nucleus to the outermost electron is decreasing. Means the affinity, electron affinity is decreasing. So if atomic size increases, electron affinity decreases. Next, nuclear charge. If we keep increasing nuclear charge, means the attraction of the nucleus to the electron is keep increasing. Means the electron affinity is also increasing. Affinity means the power of attraction. So then the nucleus will strongly attract the electron. Then we can easily add an electron to an atom. Next we come to the terms. Across a period. Across a period from left to right, atomic size decreases. So from the previous we have learned that if atomic size decreases, then electron affinity will increase. And in case of nuclear charge, if from left to right nuclear charge is also increasing, so electron affinity will also increase. So in case of atomic size, the trend is inversely proportional, and in case of nuclear charge it is directly proportional. So overall across the period from left to right, electron affinity increases. Next, down a group atomic size increases, so the electron affinity will decrease. And in case of nuclear charge down a group from top to the bottom, the nuclear charge is increasing, so electron affinity will also increase. But here also atomic size will dominate over nuclear charge. So overall down a group from top to bottom, the electron affinity will decrease. So come to the next property, electronegativity. What is electronegativity? The tendency of an atom in a molecule to attract the shared pair of electron to itself is called electronegativity. For an example, if we consider NaCl, this is the molecule. Here sodium, and between sodium and chlorine, they are sharing their electrons, and chlorine is attracting the paired electron to itself. Like if X and Y, they are sharing their electrons, if Y is attracting the paired electrons to itself, then it will become, the electrons will be towards Y. The factors here, atomic size and nuclear charge. Like previous, if atomic size increases, electronegativity will decrease, and if nuclear charge increase, then electronegativity will also decrease. Across a period, overall electronegativity increases, and down a group, overall the electronegativity will decrease. Here also atomic size will dominate over nuclear charge. In the case of nonmetals and metals, nonmetals are more negative, because in case of nonmetals can easily attract electrons. Extra electrons they can attract easily. so they are more electronegativity negative, and in case of metals can release electron easily, they can't accept electron easily, so they are less negative. In case of noble gases, they are fully octet, and noble gases doesn't show electronegativity. So while considering electronegativity, we do in the periodic table we don't consider noble gases. Next is metallic and non-metallic character. What is metal? Metals are electropositive. The atoms which can easily release electrons, they are called metals. Non-metals, they are electronegative, the atoms who can easily accept electrons. In case of metals, in the outermost shell there are 1, 2 or 3 electrons, so they can easily release electron. And in case of non-metals, in the outermost shell there are say 5, 6 or 7 electrons, and so they can easily accept electron to fulfill their octet. Okay, the factors on which metallic and non-metallic characters depends are atomic size and IP. If atomic size increases, then metallic character also increases. Like if atomic size is increasing, then number of cells are also increasing. So the attraction of the nucleus to the electrons are also less. So metals can easily release electrons. So the metallic character is also increasing. And in case of non-metals, as the atomic size is increasing, so they can easily release electrons as the force is decreasing. So they can't accept electron easily, so non-metallic character is decreasing. In case of IP, what is IP? First say what is IP. The energy to release electron. If IP increases, then the metallic character decreases. If IP increases means the electrons in the outermost shell are strongly bonded, strongly attracted to the nucleus. So they can't easily release the electrons, so metallic character is decreasing. And in case of non-metallic character, if IP increases, means they are strongly bonded, so they can attract another electron from the outside, means they can accept the electron easily, so non-metallic character increasing. In the periodic table, metals are on the left side. In the left side there are metals in the periodic table, and in the periodic table in the right side there are non-metals. In case of metals, they have large sizes. In the left side, atomic size, from here we can see atomic size is more. So in case of metals, they have large size and small IP. IP in the left side is more. So in case of metals, they are in the left side of periodic table, and they have large size and small IP. In case of non-metals, non-metals are in the right side, and from left to the right in the periodic table, the atomic size is decreasing. So non-metals have small size and large IP. In the right side, they are strongly attracted to the nucleus, so IP is large. Now come to the trends. Across a period, atomic size, across a period means from left to right, atomic size is decreasing. So metallic character, from here we can see with the atomic size, the metallic character is directly proportional. So here atomic size, if atomic size decreases from across a period, the atomic size is decreasing, so metallic character is also decreasing. And in case of non-metallic character, that is inversely proportional, so that is increasing if atomic size is decreasing from left to right. In case of IP is, in case of metallic character, IP is inversely proportional. So here IP is increasing across the period from left to right, so metallic character is decreasing. And in case of non-metals, the IP is directly proportional, so here non-metallic character is increasing with the across a period the IP is increasing, so non-metallic character is also increasing. Let's see the down a group. Down a group, atomic size is increasing, so metallic character is also increasing. From here we can see that, and non-metallic character decreasing. In case of IP, from here we can see that across down a group from top to the bottom IP is increasing, and so metallic character is increasing and non-metallic character is decreasing. So overall down a group metallic character increases and non-metallic character decreases, and across a period from left to right overall the metallic character decreases from left to right, decrease कर रहे हैं. And in case of non-metallic character, the from left to right the non-metallic character is increasing. So these are the trends in the trends and properties in the periodic table. Most questions come from these topics on atomic size, ionization energy or potential, electron affinity, electron negativity, electrometallic and non-metallic character. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment box. I will try to answer all of you. Okay? Thank you for watching my video and don't forget to subscribe my channel.